Hello, welcoming blessings. This is the Quantum Light Team podcast. It's our light body activation series, and I am Simone Renee Quinton, your guide. I am here this very moment to be as one with the Quantum Light Team. It's from my truest, purest soul self, or what you might call the oversoul. It is the part of me that is connected to all that is in pureness and authenticity. And the Quantum Light Team and these teachings stem from the great central sun of Sirius and the light codes that we are activating. They were born with this universal plane. So they came with the power of three of Divine Mother, Divine Father, Divine Child. And they represent those parts of us. So through the great central sun of Sirius and then into Arcturus. And Arcturus is the star and the planetary bodies that surround it and our memory codes from within us of oneness. It's the part of us that knows oneness. And then up we go into the seven sisters, the Pleiades. And the Pleiades and these seven amazing beings and the lifetimes that we have had there. In other lifetimes, the Pleiades are the creators of our light body. Our seven major chakras vibrate in memory to this, and we hold within us as human beings, among other genetic codes, this vibration, the connection from Sirius, Arcturus and the Pleiades, and that forms what we call An Ra. It's the energy, the light of the sun, and An is the whole entire spiraling cosmos or universe as we know it, holding all the codes of past, parallel and future in the now moment. It is a huge modality that is birthing on the planet, and these light codes are always available to us. It's a way that we can dial in to any part of us, especially those little significant parts that keep coming up when we get stuck in something. It allows us to dial back in time or to a parallel part of us, to a connection in spirit, in source, that knows the answer, that knows the exact thing that we need through our light bodies to heal that, to raise our vibration and to align us with that of our birthright. For we are one. We're here to raise our vibration to that of our birthright, to activate our sacred geometric genetics. What does that mean? Our sacred geometric genetics, the geometry of the universal codes of light that live genetically inside our soul, and we are embodiments of that. So many layers and levels, and the further we get into our physical body, the more that we have these amazing lessons that allow us to experience more, and we have the ability in a human body to embody all of these codes of light in one moment, and we can tap in and get the information we need at any given time to do what we came here to do. And what we came here to do is unique to all of us. And so these codes are very special and sacred to you. And this is what we are activating. This is my life, my life's work. And I am so overjoyed to be doing it. The divine timing has come to start talking a little bit more and sharing more information of what not only the plasma soul codes are, but these are quantum codes of light. They're quantum light codes that live in the whole universe, and especially within our soul. And our job for human ascended mastery is to embody that. And what we're doing on this mass in this massive way at the moment on the planet is we're starting to absorb these codes of light, and that is happening through certain events, and we get a lot of information just from being outside, bathing ourselves in the sun and walking with bare feet on the earth. And so we are here to live as enlightened, unconditionally loving, kind, peaceful, powerful, wise, joy-filled beings on this earth again. So what does it mean, dear listeners? Welcome again. What does it mean to you to be filled with joy? Filled with joy. I know for me, being filled with joy comes from the moments when I stop racing in my mind and I take some deep breaths. That's a first stop. I normally then have a glass of water and connect inside myself by letting go of the human mind, dropping down into my heart space and being present in this now moment. So let us all be present first in this now moment. And today, as you noticed, I'm already talking a little bit more, giving you a little bit more information, a little bit more practical information of what these, what is the Quantum Light Team podcast and what is the Light Body Activation series? Well, it is an Akashic modality, a quantum Akashic light code modality for human ascended and Akashic mastery. It will help you practically to dial in to your body, to dial in to your soul, and to then navigate through and to find where those parts of you are screaming out for help, and this will always relate to a mental block, an emotional block, and it will also relate to something quite often that is even genetically exposing itself inside you. And you will notice as you go along life and all of a sudden you're like, oh, my lower back's a little bit sore, and oh, this has come up a few times for me in this exact same spot in this same way, and you just keep pushing because that's what we do as human beings, pushing through it, and we start going, oh, this is really starting to bug me. I'm gonna start looking into this, and we might go and see some therapists and have all different types of explorations to try and heal. This person's going to help me, and that person's going to help me, and I've read this up, and I read up about this food that is going to help me take that back pain away. And we go on this frenzy, this searching frenzy to try and find what is going to really fix this. I just want to be out of this pain. And so the soul codes here, this light body activation series, is about aligning you to that exact code and frequency of light that you need to do that healing. And these keys, and through the light language that I'll be talking in throughout all of the series, which is, let me just say, the sound keys. They're sounds that are strung together that form a key that will unlock that doorway, that gateway inside you, and dial into the exact information that you need to give you the pathway of healing, the pathway of growth, the pathway of manifestation. It's really, really cool. I am so honored to be finally sharing more information on the codes. It started with the plasma soul codes. For those of you that may be new or don't know any of the work that I have done, it is the Golden Book of Life and the plasma soul codes. And it was it was written by me, Simone Renee Quinton. And I think when we say channel, we just mean that we're tuned into that true part of our soul, and that we can then have communications with other amazing souls and ascended masters and archangels and amazing galactic beings and elementals that are all here supporting us on our individual path. We all have access to that. You all know what true channeling is. It's who you are. So let's get into a little bit more today. We are going to do an activation. We're already about 10.5 minutes in, so I think it's time to do an activation. And today it is an activation of 3 main soul codes. So this is the 101 quantum light codes that work in the whole spiral of the cosmos. They are major keys of light. These overseers of these vibrations live inside your soul, but they also splay out throughout the universal realms. And we're all of the ascended masters, archangels and the elementals are all part of this whole band, all here to help and serve you and everyone else. So we're going to dial into soul code, this plasma soul code 31 today. This is the sound Nuku, and Nuku is the master plasma code for embracing your shadows. And remember, shadows, and Nuku talks about shadows are an illusion, the shadows that we think we see, because the light is already inside you and all around. That unconditional love is inside you and all around. And so it's allowing you to repair those parts of you in your mind, in your body, through your emotions that are in illusion, that are disillusioned to what is truth. So that is soul code 31. And then we have soul code 64. So in the dial, these are all ancient codes. So one of them particular will relate to a Sirian being from the greater central sun. Another one is relating to Arcturus, which is the oneness energy. And the other one is 97 is relating to the Pleiadian part of you. This is working with the 7 major chakra systems. Then we have 64 is the magnetic code. Dom Kuan is working with the descendant light bodies. So this is the helping to descend all of the information you need from your soul family, from your higher soul, into your body. So it is a pure vibration of unconditional loving light, all almighty or wise, and all with all the good information, all the juicy stuff that you need. And it's going to come down and filter in through the geometric codes of light through your body and into, we want to get it all the way into your physical matrix. So the actual physical body is going to absorb the information you need today. That's 64. You can write on 3 bits of paper. You can write 31 and you can put the word Nuku or shadows embraced. If you want to spell Nuku, it's Noukou. And then on another little bit of paper, you can do 64. And this is the soul code Dom Kuan. You can spell that however you want. And this is the code of descendant light bodies. So it's your higher soul descending the codes to you, exactly what you need. And 97 is our crystalline soul code from the Pleiades. This is such a fun code, 97. So that's on your 3rd bit of paper, write 97. And you can write on there, the art of ascension. This is the art form, the best art form for you of ascension. That's a very creative code. And the sound code is Dek Dekanukush. It's a bit of a mouthful. Dekanukush. 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 So it's just a sound. We're made of sound and light particles, everyone. So just so you know, it's always good to tell that part of your brain that is worried. So you can put in a triangle around you, and it doesn't matter where these ones go today. You can even put them in a circle, or you can even sit them in front of you. So they're just going to do their thing anyway. You can put your cup of water, and we like to, this is a body activation series, so it means that you do want to, something that you can't really listen to in the car, or you can have a little listen, but don't attempt to go too deep if you're doing something like driving or even walking. It's always suggested to put this on again later when you can be in a nice quiet space, either outside in nature or a special place inside. You can put your cup of water on those 3 words, or even just writing the number will help. Let's get into it. Okay, we are getting ourselves nice and relaxed. Today we are dialing in to embrace our shadows. We're calling in the descendant light bodies, and the descendant light bodies are the actual genetic codes that we need for whatever is going on in our life at the moment, for whatever we need to heal. You might have something in particular that you want to heal in your body. And then we are also working with the art of ascension. So it's going to help inspire you creatively to walk your path, because that is, like we said before, what does joy mean to you? What does being filled with joy mean to you? And it will be doing something you love. So hopefully today is all about encouraging your light bodies, bringing them really close into your physical vessel, and allowing you then to do what you are here to do. And you'll get those in snippets, bit by bit. Here we go. We're going to start aligning now to these codes of light inside us, dialing in through our solar kasha, calling in the light team. You will feel straight away we have got an amazing Sirian being, an amazing Pleiadian being, and an amazing Arcturian being. You're going to feel the Arcturians starting to step in behind you. They're going to be dressed in a lot of light pink light today, really high vibration of pink light. And if you go in and you feel or sense into their light body behind you helping you, they will have a really deep, dark pink glow inside them. And this is something that the Arcturians are masters at. They are masters at what we call black light. They are the beings that understand oneness. They know the truth all the way through, and the connectivity. So there is no separation here. This is an important part. No separation between the light and the dark. There is only love moving through here. And they're going to place their hands upon your shoulders. Ooh, very good. You feel that starting to come down. They're asking you to walk down into yourself. The Arcturians are saying, as one vibration, as they communicate in one, only in one, they are asking you to feel that oneness inside you, in your heart. Now they are holding the vibration that you need, and you are going to match that vibration inside your own heart. So you will begin to feel your own amazing heart portal light up in this rich, vibrant pink light. And we'll go into what we call black light, which is condensed. It's the condensed color of pink. It's pink laid on pink, laid on pink. Light after light after light, light in the darkness, light everywhere. This is a very powerful healing for your heart chakra to make sure it is wide open. We need to have this energy wide open and the channel really clear through you, so you can then dial in to any lower shadows. So this is now we're working with Soul Code 31, and we have a very powerful Sirian guide here. And here's a masculine vibration. They're going to come in from your left, and they're going to come and stand right now in front of you. So where the Arcturian is behind, you can have a very powerful, quite a large vibration coming in and stepping in front of you. Make yourself breathe. Embrace your physical vessel here, asking you to feel the absorption. You're working with a blue light here, and helping you absorb through your etheric template. This is the blueprint of your human body, and preparing you to receive the rest of the information you need. Helping you to dial in, making sure that your light bodies are ready to receive the codes from your shadow realm that are relevant to other lifetimes as well as this lifetime. You will feel a procession of energies underneath your feet now, as though lots of little balls are aligning all underneath you, making a string. Making a pillar of light now. Desh onukuta ele tu na ashayama uma ake tu una ashayama. Now the light language is going to get quite deep. It's going to be a very masculine direction here. My voice will get deep. It will be quite a powerful, intense vibration. It's going to help to earth you and ground you and allow you to align to all of your amazing shadow realms, all in unconditional love. This will help to bring up any old illnesses, and we only work with what you are ready. Everything is guided through your higher soul. So your higher soul is always overseeing these activations. Nothing is ever forced. And we're going to use this language now to allow that pillar to align, and that will give you a direct line so you can take the lift down and easily integrate with the old shadows and bring them up for ascension. Now this language is a very ancient language of the earth bodies, of the star fathers and the creators of the earth light body. Beautiful work, everyone. So we're saying there is alignment already, and you'll feel yourself just float peacefully and effortlessly down the pillar of light into the embodiment of An-Ra, and you'll feel yourself come into a global room, and there'll be many other beings in this room. You've got your two main guides that have helped to open this gateway, and then you have your third guide as well now. Now this is your Pleiadian guide. Your Pleiadian guide is more human feeling to you, and they are very much in alignment with And they know exactly what is happening in your energy body. So they are part of the Pleiadian healing masters. They'll be one of the guides. They are almost androgynous feeling. Dekush ane kuna nene kuana letuna ishena ito shatayama shunu u. You'll feel the expansion of this global room. It's like a globe of soft, it's almost billowy. And you'll feel yourself move through the membranes of light. And it's almost like you're going through a hallway into the globe, because you've got to find the exact point that you need to be in. You'll feel yourself moving forward, Shanuku Ana. And then your main Pleiadian guide for this activation will just lay you down in your light body. So you're going to feel, even though you're seated, it's good to have a straight spine physically on the surface. And just feel your light body lie down with your 3 main activation guides. They don't do it for you, you are doing it all. It all happens naturally. Now, as you lie down in this amazing membrane of light in An, which is part of your Akashic soul records, you will be able to see all the way up into the sky. So even though this is an etheric pod, for our Akasha all happens etherically, you will see, feel, sense, or just know that there is an element of space and light here that goes all the way up and out through the night sky. It's like a looking glass out into the whole universe, but it's also a looking glass internally into the earth codes and the life bodies that you've had on this planet. Just assimilating. Allow yourself to relax. I'm going to say this again, this happens naturally. You don't need to control anything here. Feel yourself breathe. Ish unu kuene ene ish. If you are listening to this and you just need to give yourself permission and allow the activation to be for the greatest good of you and all, through all bodies, timelines and dimensions, and so it is. Akushane kume eneyama una ane enu una a. Being encased in vibrations of love, and the codes are starting to assimilate with you now. You are cohering with them, you are collaborating with them, you are vibrating with them. And you'll feel now yourself pulling in. Pulling's not the right word. The codes that you need, the memories, the directions, the crystalline, magnetic, plasma information you need from the suns, from the planetary bodies that are important for you and your mission here on this planet at this time, are coming in now. And you'll feel a little bit of a tingling sensation through your body. Even your physical body on the surface may get a bit goose bumpy. Sometimes the body jerks a little bit here. You are connected to the light body on the etheric level down there, and you're also connected to all of the other etheric bodies in time and space that have the information that you need to heal, to embrace your shadows, and to finally ascend what you need to ascend. You feel yourself gathering the information now. Isn't it amazing? We're doing shadow work and there's so much light. Isn't it beautiful? So the way you do shadow work, you stand in the power of the condensed light, and you'll feel now that pinky glow inside your heart is going to intensify. And it's going to feel as though your whole body is going to turn to pink black light. And all of the universe will be in stillness and silence all around you for a moment. So you're coming into what we call 0 point energy, into the timeless energy. I'm getting the nod from the light team saying this is excellent. You're all doing a fantastic job. Just relax and breathe. And then as you are ready, you'll take a breath in, and all of those codes, you will breathe them in. And you'll start reconnecting all those dots that you need. And we'll have a type of challenge here now. There are going to be a few of your shadow selves coming up. This could be a fear that has been blocked from you from a past life, maybe something that you had done that you have not yet forgiven yourself fully for through all the bodies. Forgiveness is effortless. Just remember that everything is already forgiven. Just be in the love, be in the light, be in the richness. Acknowledge this part of you. Acknowledge the shadow part of you. Bring it home into the light. It is time. The time has not been riper for this work. And you'll feel it now in that part of your body. It'll start to adhere a little bit more, and you're going to start then bringing it up into your physical body. So the whole pot of light is going to come up that you have been part of, as though the whole Akashic, that membrane of light is coming up with you, and your guides are coming up with you, landing in the body. And you're going to hold the hands of this condensed shadow self. And your 3 main guides are standing around you, creating a sphere of light. And you are here holding the hands of your true shadow self. The part of you that is fully ready to ascend through the 1111 gateway. This is a part of and connected to the halls of Shambhala from ancient Atlantis. And you'll just feel what we call a cosmic eraser happening now. So all of the illusions, they just go. And you'll feel now you welcome in that part of you, that lost part of you, that is ready to be unconditionally loved and ascend with you. And this is the pathway that you need to heal that ailment, whether it be physically, a physical ailment, mental and or emotional, or all 3. It will also work all through the family lineage as those balls of light now come up from that pillar that was forming. That is all the information you need from all of the past lives. There are many, many, many threads. It's kind of like a bead of a string of pearls coming up. Some will be different colours. There's a lot of pearlescent energy coming in now. So there we go. It's the pearlescent. It's like a string of pearls coming up. It's really fast. So if you hear me doing that breathing, let yourself breathe. It is a good time to slowly start opening your eyes. This is quite dynamic. Have a sip of your water or scull your water. Take some more powerful breaths and then shake your body physically. Shake it off. Shake it out. And then bring your hands together. In love, I am one. In light, I shine inside myself. My path is clear. My body is clear. I now hold a light within every shadow. fearlessly I walk forward in honor of myself, in honor of my physical body, in honor of my chosen lifetime, my beautiful family and friends around me. And I give myself permission to stay the course. The door is now open. Please step through the door, everyone, and welcome to this new path of yours that is a stronger version of you, that is a stronger path of you, and allow yourself effortlessly to walk forward. A tutte ish enna a, all my love, sunshine and stars always. Sim 1, I'll see you all soon. Bye.